I think with the windup of the Obama administration, we're beginning to look at legacy issues of the Obama administration and also some of the issues they're going to bequeath to the next administration.
Let's start with Iran. Simple. Kudos to the administration. They achieved their goal. They prevented Iran from achieving a nuclear capability. They delayed it at any event for an indeterminate period. End of kudos. Now, let's turn to Iraq.
I think with respect to Iraq, obviously a lot has gone wrong. What we had really is Sunni groups who, frankly, took back to joining these Islamic terrorist groups, namely ISIS. So with the demise of AQI, of al-Qaeda in Iraq, you had that issue went quiescent for a while, and then it came back with people joining ISIS. Who's responsible for that? Hard to say.
What Obama's grand strategy for the Middle East was designed ultimately to reduce America's presence in the region and not get entangled in costly Middle Eastern wars, which he viewed had immense strategic value by themselves. And I think that's fundamentally what motivated and guided and shaped his policy toward the Middle East.
So despite his lofty oratory, Obama is and always has been, in my mind, fundamentally a consequentialist. He has prioritized low-cost actions that he sees as necessary and that he sees as having a potential impact in advancing vital U.S. interests.
It is important for the U.S. and Russia to be talking more than we have. To be sure, the complex situation in Syria, you have one kind of war which is dealing with ISIS, and then you have this kind of civil war which is dealing with some of these large, which is carried on in some of these large cities like Aleppo and Homs and Hama.
While defeating ISIS and al-Qaeda is important unless we can address the question of providing the people of the region, particularly the young people of the region, with some hope, with some opportunity for a better life that exists outside of the authoritarian framework that has constituted and shaped their lives. It's going to be very difficult to stop waves of young men falling into despair based on their social political conditions, going on the internet and finding some hope in these radical, utopian, religious movements.
One thing we do at the Corbell School is to inculcate the notion that there's never any one solution. It's usually a lot of different things one has to be doing to deal with an international crisis.
The international relations strategy is not the realm of science. It's the realm of intuition, judgment, theory, stereotypes, and prejudices. We have to keep that in mind.